Saturday, so it's another evening or another weekend with your two favorite assholes.
As always, your two favorite Richards.
I'm going to be opening another Not Your Father's Group here with my light gun bottle opener.
Wow. Dude, you were all Nintendo tonight.
Oh yeah, totally. I've got my power glove above
Right
my
there.
door here. Okay, let me turn this off so we don't get in trouble for playing it.
Yeah.
Before we start, I have some good news.
Yes.
I don't have COVID.
Nice.
I've been
Yep.
spending a better part of like a few days this week with my older brother, and he just tested positive for COVID, and so I took a test
Whoa.
today.
Oh, damn. Well, that's good,
Yeah.
Ike. I'm glad you have, even with it, you have a 99% over 99% survival rate.
99.99% survival rate. I was actually sick today. I went and got lunch with Nate, and like even before I left, I'm like, I just don't feel good. So I ate my lunch and I took a nap, and I woke up. I'm like, I just don't feel good. So I took the test just to double check and make sure.
Mhm.
And apparently, I was just not feeling good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it
Right.
happens.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, always perfect.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
it is now officially Pride Month, and to be an ally and help support our trans allies, I put up my trans flag in the background. Also, just to be a good show, I decided we're gonna change our background to the Pride flag.
Oh, what the fuck?
So we're gonna sit here and enjoy it for a second.
Look at all the brown over there. That's all I see.
I tried to find the one that had the Ukraine flag colors integrated, but I couldn't.
God, gross.
How's your week been? We haven't talked since last weekend.
It has been busy
That's
as
good.
fuck, dude. Yeah, and I got to do overtime this week coming up.
Shit.
So, yeah, I want to just chill and have a good weekend. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's about it. How about you? You took the fucking old picture without me, you son of a bitch.
I thought you were. I forgot to remind you. I thought
Yes,
you
you
were gonna be
did.
there. I totally forgot to remind you. But it turned out pretty good. So for anybody that wants to see it, I've got it here.
Yeah, let's see it.
So that's it
that
right there.
That looks so cool.
I'm holding my buddy Eric's Turkish Mauser from like 1942. That would have been
Mm-hmm.
the same, almost exact same gun that the Germans would have been using to fight the Allies in World War II.
Mm-hmm. I've shot that gun. I have shot
yeah,
that gun.
totally.
It is a great gun. It is an awesome
it's a
gun.
It's a really fun gun to shoot. Now I gotta fucking pull all my shit back up.
And it's accurate. It is very.
It's dead accurate.
It is a good weapon. It really is.
Okay. Where do we
successful? Look what he said.
What do you say? I was hanging out with our mutual friend Roxy, and like, hey, let's go get some Chick-fil-A. And she's like, no, I don't want to eat there because of their politics. And I look her dead in the eye. I'm like, you can't taste bigotry. And she's like, I don't want to laugh, but I'm going to because that was a really good Clerks 2 reference.
Oh, that's funny. I miss that girl. I miss that girl. Where is she? What's she up to?
I don't know. I think she has a boyfriend. She's probably had 3 different boyfriends since the last time we talked to her.
Yeah, that's why I haven't heard from her. I don't hear from her until she's single. Love you, Roxy.
One of her guy friends. There was the one time that Jackie came into town. We were at the Greek village. One of her guy friends, after you left, looked me dead in the eye and says, "I'm pretty sure you're a white supremacist." I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Oh, that guy. Oh,
yeah. It's the night that Brooke was there.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, these are the people we deal with, folks. Wow. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
1, 2, here. Yesterday, we had the pride flag in the background.
Did we? I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
Well, I have
Wow.
it on my other hard drive. I just need to pull it off because my hard drive died.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck that shit.
I just think it's funny. So
It is.
I want to start with something a little lighthearted, and I think
Okay.
it's something you haven't seen. The trailer for the new live action Pinocchio starring Tom Hanks came out. There is a there is a so white supreme. there
Who I?
there there is a surprise at the end. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute the audio for people at home, but I'm gonna still play it so we can hear it,
Okay.
but we can talk over it. So so I'm gonna have you watch this trailer, and then I'm going to stop it before the surprise ending, and ask you what you think about it.
Okay.
But I changed the speed of the trailer and I reversed it, and then I put our logo over the front of it, so Disney will probably still fucking hit us for something.
Yeah, probably.
Here we go. So yeah, there's music in the background. They're singing the "When You Wish Upon a Star" song is playing throughout the whole trailer.
Huh.
And if anybody wants, they can go find the trailer. Just look up Pinocchio live action or something like that.
Yeah.
But so this part right here, I saw these clocks. I'm like, oh, this is a very good sign. Guess what name comes up next?
Rob. Yeah, Zemeckis. Bob
Very,
Zemeckis. Yep.
very Back to the Future.
Yes. So are you telling me the one with Pauly Shore didn't do well?
No, it didn't apparently.
Oh, Tom Hanks is playing
Yeah,
Geppetto.
Geppetto. So
Jiminy Cricket.
okay, so about this far, doesn't look that bad, does it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, so just wait for it though. Watch till the end.
Oh boy.
Oh, here it comes. There's the blue fairy. So this thing looks amazing until you get to here, and you have to look at this abomination. So it's actually a decent trailer until you get to this point. This thing is like nightmare fuel.
Who is that?
She's some sort of singer. She's the girl that's singing this song, the "When You Wish Upon a Star" song that's in the trailer. But it's like scary. Like, so people are complaining about how terrible this blue fairy looks, and then people are calling them out online on Twitter, especially for being racist, for not wanting to have a black character playing the blue fairy. I don't give a fuck if a black person plays the blue fairy. I give a fuck this person looks like a Na'vi from the fucking Avatar.
And it's, you can tell she's shoehorned in. She's the token, we got to have a black person in this old Italian place where there was no black people,
I think it's German.
you know,
I think it might be German.
or German, whatever. It doesn't
So
matter.
I think
It was Europe.
Yeah, the story of Pinocchio, I think, is a Germanic story. And
Okay,
so,
fine.
like, there wouldn't have been any black people
No,
there at that point.
Italy, Germany, big deal. Okay. But exactly, it's like you're just cramming this shit in to cram it in to look like, oh, we're woke. And I mean, Disney has said this before, like, we do the woke shit and you're gonna like it no matter what. You're gonna take it, bitch.
Somebody
Fucking take
was
it up the
saying it's
ass.
like the only reason, so it's the go woke go broke kind of stuff. Some people were saying, I read this, somebody said this on Twitter earlier, it's because it sells. But the problem with that is
It doesn't really though.
it only sells to a certain demographic.
Right.
You need to start making content to sell to everybody, and not just the marginalized groups or the people that support the marginalized groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I could care less about those marginalized groups. Like who gives a fuck? And somebody's probably going to take that quote out of context. But yeah.
Geppetto, not Geppetto. Does she have cancer?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, maybe. No, no, that's the cancer in the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I refuse to take any woke shit. No, Chrome, you'll take it. You'll fucking take it and you'll like it.
We went woke and we're already broke. We were broke before we even went woke.
Yeah, yeah. We took this classic African story and changed the character to be white. Would start a riot for reasons. Yeah, exactly.
That is
Right.
correct.
Woke sells to about 3% of the population. Right. Right. And you know why that population is growing? It's because it's a trend. Like I like to call it trans trenders.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they are.
Nate was talking about that too.
It's cool. It's in. It's with it. It's hip to be a tranny or gay or whatever that's under the LGBTQ barbecue thing. You know, it's
QIA, BBQ,
right,
WTF, the
right.
alphabet mafia, as I like to call them.
Yeah. I'm not putting out. Yes, you will. If Disney says you will, Hemi. Fuck you.
We need to stop giving Disney money. Like I haven't watched
Yeah, no.
Obi-Wan yet, and I don't think I am going to, even though I downloaded it instead of paying for Disney Plus. Have you
Dude, and
seen
you
it?
know,
Have you watched it yet?
no. And man, so I'm subscribed to this YouTube channel called The Critical Drinker.
Oh, I love that guy. He's so
Yeah.
good.
And it automatically turned me off because just the title of one of his videos is Kenobi, like Disney hates its own protagonist or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that. I'm like,
totally.
oh no. They're throwing some fucking woke shit in there. Really?
Well, the thing is, like, there's a Rhea or something like that. It's a black girl character
Yeah, an
that's in there
inquisitor.
that is a strong women's character that is more competent than Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi.
Mhm.
And they fucking just shoehorned her in there and gave her like a top billing spot, apparently. I haven't seen it. I'm just going off of what I saw on the Nerdrotic channel about it.
Yeah. That's all I've got. Go
Go
away now.
go away now. I like it when he's on Friday Night Tights. Like I usually only watch that show when he's on there.
Mm, mm. Oh man. So I haven't seen it. I mean, people at work are saying it's good, but I don't
Nate
know.
said the first two episodes were really good,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
he has to leave to go say spoilers if anybody wants to watch it. Like Obi-Wan has to leave Tatooine, leave Luke behind to go protect Princess Leia.
What?
Like
Wow. Wow.
yeah. Oh, I love Screw Tape here. The message.
Echo. The message, message, message,
I
message.
love it. I love it when he does the message.
She's sassy.
Oh God! But
because
apparently, sorry.
because
Go ahead.
because that's the only way black people can be is
Well,
when you're a black woman, you're sassy and overweight. You know?
because of the woke agenda and the progressive stack, just criticizing the black character automatically makes you racist.
Yes.
Like Ewan McGregor came out with a video condemning the Star Wars fans. They're like, "This is shit." Being like, "Oh, we're not gonna tolerate racism."
Oh man. Oh boy. That sucks. That sucks because this could have been pretty fucking epic, you know. Hermit says, "Oh God, I seen Obi Wan. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life." Damn, really?
I don't know about that. I've watched Two Girls One Cup before.
Me too. Me too.
It turns
And
out
you
that was
know,
fake.
yeah, they probably put some shit up her ass or something. Not literal shit, but like they put some kind of thing up her ass.
Yeah.
But the thing about that video, we're gonna divert really quick. Is man, in the beginning it's hot because it's like these two hot chicks getting into each other, and they're like, man, getting into it, and they have like a corporate casual like clothes on and stuff. It's like, ooh, this is getting naughty. All right.
Hot.
And then it's just like they just puke on each other and then like start shitting in cups and stuff. Whoa. It's like, what's that saying? Oh, well, that escalated quickly, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Star Wars is dead. Yeah.
Well, I like the way Nerdrotic says it. Star Wars is still great.
Yeah.
It's just Disney Star Wars is utter trash.
Mhm.
Save for possibly Rogue One, which is the outlier, which still wasn't that great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, and honestly, I like The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian was really good.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett.
It was
There was like 2 episodes that were just Mandalorian season 3, like season 2.5.
and it was the best. It was like the best.
That was the best part about the best part about it. The best part about it. The problem is I really like them bringing Luke in, but then fucking they nerfed him in the fucking sequel trilogy, and that pissed me off so fucking much.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't run the intro for Let's Talk Star Wars.
I don't have it.
Oh.
It's on the dead hard drive.
Oh no. Okay. That makes sense.
I can make a new one. I'll make a new one. I'll make a new one.
All right.
I'll do that this week.
Yeah. Yeah, right here. The Mandalorian is the only thing saving Star Wars. I gotta agree with that. Yeah. Your average neckbeard would make a more believable fairy. No offense to you, Ike. Yeah, right there, buddy.
Hold on.
How dare you?
Thank you. Yes. So yeah, that trailer was fine until they shoehorned in the blackballed
the token
fairy.
black character.
Yeah, and dude, what's it with Disney and like we got to make everything live action now?
It's because that's all they have. They can't make good original content anymore.
Right.
They have to go off of like Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, the live action movie. Fucking amazing. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was like the spiritual successor to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, but that's an outlier. So like Beauty and the Beast, they had Gaston and whatever the fucking other guy's name is. There was some sort of underlying like homo agenda there. Like he was like the guy that follows him around was like gay for him.
Oh no.
And,
his little companion guy. Yeah,
I can't remember his name. If anybody in the chat knows, but I'm pretty sure nobody cares. But then like, but they also added. It was like 17th century France, and there were black people that weren't slaves.
Right.
That like what?
It's like I hate to say it, but not really. But that wouldn't have been the thing. Sorry. And same thing with that movie Wild Wild West, starring Will Smith.
Will Smith. Oh yeah,
it's sorry, like black guys just in the Wild West, they weren't really there.
But then there's also like the Lion King remake, which was just really weird. It was like the Uncanny Valley kind of shit, but with animals.
Yeah.
And then Christopher Walken as King Louis singing that song was kind of weird.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Damn. That'd be funky.
Oh, just to kind of move along here for a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show this. I didn't ask permission to show this, but I'm gonna show it anyway. So, the Emperor of Canada came to me and asked me to make him an intro, and so I made him an intro.
Oh boy.
And so we've got this.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, I made this.
Badass.
We're probably gonna get hit with something for the music in the background because he was saying that there was something going on. Yeah, so I made that for him.
Oh, that's cool. And why is he not here tonight? Right now?
Well, he was on earlier. He messaged before he went live. But I kind of copied yours and I put an explosion at the end.
Badass.
It
Badass.
turned out really good. Like
Yeah.
I was very happy with the end product.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very nice, dude.
Actually, technically speaking, last night I sent him that version of it. He hasn't even used that version on his channel yet.
Ooh. So
So,
you all get a sneak peek tonight.
yep. Um,
Very nice.
ooh, let's see, we're already 22 minutes into this shit. Holy
We are?
fuck.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Let's talk about this really quick. The new movie What is a Woman came out on Daily
Oh boy.
Wire.
Oh
And
yeah.
I bought a Daily Wire subscription so I could watch it. It was really good. It was very cringy, but in a good way.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to pull this up. So do you remember that? So hold on. I'm going to play this part of the movie, just part of it. I'm going to mute it though. So do you remember that guy that owned the Star Wars shop that we
Yeah.
watched?
I've
He
been
was
to
in this.
Aberdeen.
He was in this movie,
He's all
and
like he's like, what makes a woman or what makes you a man? Probably because I have a dick.
no. How do you know? I think he said, no. He says, how do you know you're not a woman? Because I have a dick.
Yeah.
And then Matt Walsh asks him, he's like,
Oh.
what do you think? What do you, what about their feelings? He's like, I'm old. I don't give a fuck about their feelings.
Yeah.
But the most important part of the movie, I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to talk about it for a second. There's an entire section about Kenzie and John Money. They are the grandfathers of gender ideology.
There he is.
Hey, how's it going,
We were just
Emperor?
talking about you, Emperor.
It's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and he shows up.
Yeah.
So they talked about Kenzie, who did experiments on 10-year-olds, sexual experiments on 10-year-olds to get a data set on like orgasms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Money, they talk about the twins. One of them was mutilated in an accident during a circumcision. And so Money took the male child, and made him. They were. Grooming isn't the right word, but they were shoehorning him into being a girl. They changed his name. They put him into girl's clothes, and if he ever did anything male or masculine, they would like reprimand the child. And then eventually in their 30s, one of the brothers died of an overdose, and then the one brother that they did the shit to killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
And so but John Money was the guy that coined the phrase what is it, gender or something. It was gender
Dysphoria?
no, not gender dysphoria. It was like I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. We're going to watch this section here. I'm going to play this whole thing. Hopefully the Daily Wire doesn't kill us for it.
All right.
So one of the most important parts of the documentary. So the person that's going to be coming up here is a transgender man. He was born as a female. So we're going to watch this part here.
I never fit. I was an alpha female, a sales executive that kind of just didn't fit in any box. When psychologists or somebody that I was in love with or whatever said that I was in the wrong body, I started to think, well, maybe I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a biological woman that medically transitioned to appear like a male through synthetic hormones and surgery. I will never.
I'm going to say, like, had I not known that that was a woman, I would not be able to tell. I would not be able to tell, like, at all.
I don't know. The voice is very I don't know. The voice kind of is what gives it away a bit for me. I don't know. Maybe that's because like I've heard so many transitioning people from female to male in what their voices sound like. So I don't know. Maybe that's just basing it off of like experience. I'm saying like if I didn't have that, maybe I would be in your boat too, where I'm like I wouldn't be able to tell. You know. So anyway, let's go.
Be a man. Is it
See?
transphobic for me to tell the truth? Why is
Yes.
it that in a couple hundred years from now, if you dug up my body, they're gonna go, yep, that was a woman, had babies.
Can you tell me about the procedures that you had?
I've had 7 surgeries.
Oh,
I've had 1 stress heart attack. I've had a helicopter life ride with a pulmonary embolism. I've had 17 rounds of antibiotics. I had 6 inches of
Jesus.
hair on the inside of my urethra for 17 months.
6 inches of
Nobody
hair.
would help me, including the doctor that did this to me because I lost my insurance. I get infections every 3 to 4 months. I'm probably not gonna live very long.
Was there any real discussion of the risks and the side effects? And
No,
oh.
no, there's not. And I know that people want to think that there is, but there's not. The truth
That's
is that
sad.
medical transition is experimental. We have
That's the most important, one of the most important things in this
Yeah.
whole thing is it's still experimental, but they go on to keep saying more that makes it even worse.
studies that said that medical transition helps mental health,
No.
kids. They've all been retracted,
Yeah.
modified, changed. But the only long-term study tells us 7 to 10 years is when transgender people are the most suicidal after surgery. But that's transphobic to say. For the first time in history, a marginalized group has a huge dollar sign on the top of their head. We have 5 children's hospitals in the United States promoting that.
What is that?
what?
That's a phalloplasty. That's a bottom surgery. We have
Oh,
So they never explain it. So to create the
fake
shaft,
dick. Yeah.
they have to graft off of
Yeah.
the arm. And so that's also why they were saying that they had the hair in the urethra because they were using that.
No.
We have 5 children's hospitals in the United States telling girls that they can be boys at $70,000 a pop in a surgery that has a 67% complication rate. That will kill me from infection that I can't
2/3.
sue on. We're butchering a generation of children because nobody's willing to talk about anything. I have 3 kids.
And this is a trendy thing right now. TikTok is probably one of the worst things that's ever happened to this generation because it's a trendy thing on TikTok. They talk about it in the documentary. So I don't want to give
Yep.
away too much from this, but we're going to finish this segment
Yeah, let's do
and
it.
then we'll talk about this. But I highly suggest people watch this documentary. Pay the $14 for a 1-month subscription just to watch this documentary. It's entirely worth it. Pay the $14 and make your mom watch it. Make your friends watch it. Like, I'm not being paid to shill for Matt Walsh or the Daily Wire,
Yeah.
but it's that good of a documentary.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going.
Kids. At the age that they're doing this to kids. I'm not transphobic. I love my kids, and I love other people's kids, and you should too. This is wrong on so many levels.
Can kids consent? Do you think kids are
No.
capable of consenting to this?
No, they're not.
No,
Being a parent
absolutely.
is loving the hell out of your kids and helping them see around corners.
What's the youngest patient that you've
Oh, this
Operated
just
on.
listen to this. Oh, so this person that he's talking
Oh.
to is a surgeon that does the trans operation surgeries. She's also an abortion doctor. This person is one of the sickest people in the documentary.
Oh,
And
man.
this is really fucked up. So what he just asked, so just to reiterate, what's the youngest patient you've done an operation on?
I'm
youngest
gonna
patient
guess
I've
5.
done vaginoplasty on is age 16.
do you worry that minors just don't understand enough about themselves? They're not neurologically developed enough yet to make permanent life-altering
Well,
decisions?
of course not.
Absolutely not.
This person is insane, sick, and should be disbarred or whatever the fuck you do to a doctor.
Yeah. Lose their license.
Yeah, in fact, Jordan Peterson, he talks to Jordan Peterson in this. And Jordan Peterson said that as a clinical psychologist, you're not there to be affirming. You are there to diagnose the problem.
Yes.
And so it's now like frowned upon from people calling out the problem and telling them there's a problem. You have to affirm it, because otherwise you're going to be slandered in the medical community, in the community for psychologists and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In fact, so Matt Walsh asks a bunch of people in the documentary, what is a woman?
Yeah.
And Jordan Peterson had the best answer.
Okay.
And we're just going to listen to this just real quick, and then we'll cut it to something else. But this is the best answer.
Journeying across the country asking people this question, and almost nobody can answer it.
What is a woman?
What is a woman?
Marry one and find out.
No, did you hear that?
No, sorry, I was laughing
Hold on,
too much.
let's back it up. Let's back it up. This guy was a fucking idiot too.
We've been journeying across the country asking people this question, and almost nobody can answer it.
What is a woman?
What is a woman?
Marry one and find out.
Oh shit! Oh,
that was the best fucking answer for that question.
JP is based.
JBP.
Based
Jordan
as fuck.
B. Peterson.
Wow.
The best
Marry
part.
one and find out.
The best part is Matt Walsh says something to the effect of, maybe I should go home and ask my wife. And so he goes home. He's like, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. And she's like, yeah, go ahead. He's like, what is a woman? She looks up at him and she's like, an adult male female who needs you to help, who needs you to open this. And she hands him a jar of pickles.
You said an adult male female.
Sure, an adult female. There you go.
Adult human female.
Adult human. You're right. So the other problem with a lot of this is that one guy that we watched before, Jordan Peterson. He's a college professor.
Yeah.
And Matt Walsh asked him. He's like, "Can you give me the definition of a woman without using the word woman in the definition?" And he's like, "I've never thought about that."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like most of the people, when you ask them, is like, what's a woman? What is a woman? Somebody that identifies as a woman?
What? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Then what? The definition of a word can't have its own word in the definition.
So there's another person in the documentary that is like, has a super like condescending voice, and their cadence is just condescending as fuck. Mm-hmm. And at one point, Matt Walsh was talking to them about stopping puberty blockers. And from one of the other people, they were talking about the specific chemical they used. And the chemical that they use for puberty blockers is the same chemical they use to castrate sex offenders.
Yes. Chemically castrate them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the lady was like, "You're using very divisive language." And he's like, "No, I'm not. I'm using the language that's describing what you're giving to children."
Yeah. This is being put in kids, folks. In children. They can't vote. They can't sign up for the draft. They can't buy liquor or alcohol, but they can decide what gender they are, and to have surgery or have chemicals be put into them, unless it's tobacco or alcohol. Then they no.
Yeah. When I was 16, I had a lot of life ideas, and like things in my mind was set on how life was set up.
Me too.
Now that I'm 37, I was a fucking retard at 16.
I know. Yeah, exactly. That's what you.
I'm still technically a retard.
That's what you realize. You're like, wow, I was a dumbass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even things that I thought were true 10 years ago, I come back and sit and I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the other thing is, in the movie, he talks about the book that he wrote, which I have a copy of, Johnny the Walrus. So this actually it's a very cringy book, but it's cringy on purpose because it's
Right.
supposed to be a parody. But Matt Walsh is the best-selling transgender author on Amazon for children.
That's what I've heard. Yes. Very well done. Very well done. Can we get
All
a
right.
yay?
Oh yeah, there it is. So the one doctor that was doing the surgeries on children, the 14-year-old, can I
Exactly.
give her the biggest piece of shit award?
Oh, please.
Again. You
I
did knock his head out.
I always have to duck out of the way.
All right. I was drinking a little bit before we started, and by a little bit, I mean
A
I only
lot.
have 1.5 beers left from the 6-pack,
Yeah.
so I have to pee.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go do that. If you want to like talk to read some chats
Yeah,
or
I'll read the
whatever,
chats. Yeah.
I will be right back.
Yeah, exactly, Island. Like, exactly what I'm saying. It's so you can make these kind of decisions, but you can't have a beer or a cigarette. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect fucking sense. Hey, Indy, what's going on? Tim's here too. Yes. Yes. 10 years ago, those things were your truth. Right. Yes, yes, yes. It's my truth. You have your truth, and I have my truth. God, who was it that said that? Carol Sandburg. Carol, listen. Listen here, Carol. Get in real close, Carol. You're an idiot. You're a retard. Hard R and everything. Jesus Christ. They're trying to make it illegal for parents to get involved no matter what age and child, so schools will be pushing it and will have CBS on standby. I mean, that's the whole idea. That's the whole plan, is to get parents to get this whole sense of community and belonging with a nuclear family away so the government can come in and take control of you. This is all it is, guys. This is all it is. It's the government wants to step in and control everything. It's always how it is. It's always how it gets broken down. You start free and then you end up slaves. I don't get it. I don't get why people allow this to happen. Oh boy, now I'm getting into fucking tinfoil hat.
I don't have the
territory.
tinfoil hat thing set up.
I know, and I was really sad, but I'm gonna wear my tinfoil hat anyway because I always have my tinfoil hat on standby. Okay.
I should talk to Nate. I'm gonna see if I can get my hard drive plugged into his computer and pull all the shit off of it.
Yeah, I'm afraid of when these kids are in their mid 20s and 30s, what kind of mayhem they're going to be in the world. Yeah, it's already happening in the fucking corporate world. Like where I work, people are putting their pronouns in their fucking, what is it called at the bottom, the signature and shit at the bottom.
Oh.
This is all about giving the government control to take away your rights so that they can get their fucking tentacles and their seeds just into your life. Because when you have a strong nuclear family and a strong sense of community, you don't need the government. You don't need them. You know? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
In the documentary, there's a phone interview with a guy in Canada,
right
where
there,
his ex-wife.
Right there, Chris.
Oh.
It's my Civil War candle right there.
In the documentary, there's a phone call with a guy where his ex-wife took their daughter to see a psychologist or somebody, a gender affirming thing or whatever. And he said something to the effect of, "Oh, good, we'll find out that this is all just bullshit anyway." And so it turns out that the medical people can give the hormones to the child without the permission of the parents.
Yes.
And so he got arrested.
Yep.
Because it's Canada, they have what, C-13, ape or hermit or not hermit. I know emperors in Canada. Dak is there.
Yep.
They have laws in Canada that say you can't use the wrong pronouns, and so he got arrested for calling his daughter his daughter.
Yep.
and he actually had to
Yep.
get out on bail, and he can't leave British Columbia.
Right.
He can't leave
Right.
that province.
See, when the government steps in and tells you what you can and can't say like that, that's when it's obviously tyrannical, especially with their Trudeau's taking the fucking handguns away now. You know, the only boundary he didn't overstep was that if you already have one, you can't take it.
I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously while you're saying this with the fucking tinfoil hat on.
Listen, I know it's tough, but it's true. It's true. Canada is
Oh.
going. Canada is sliding fast.
Yes,
Canada is
they are.
sliding real fucking fast.
Well, actually,
Look at what queuing said.
stepped
out for
for
Yeah.
tick, and y'all whipped. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's how
No,
we do. Scott, oh, I'm a Hershey Kiss. Yes. Yes, I am. But I am not brown. I am not brown. I don't taste like chocolate. No, I do not.
God damn it.
Anyway.
What was this article that you sent in? Do you want to talk about that really quick?
Oh, yeah. Speaking about being like brown and chocolate and shit like that.
Do you want to share your screen and pull it up there?
Yeah, we'll do that. Hang on. Let me get rid of my porn real quick.
Gay butt porn.
Right, exactly. Here we go. Add to stream. There we go.
It is the Butthole Nation.
It is very much. Hide yo chains. Here comes Debo. What? I don't know. Hershey Squirt. Oh my god.
Oh.
Big worm. Hey Johnny. Does look hilarious, Scotty. Well, listen.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah. Look, I've got like a mohawk thing going on.
I love it. I love it so much.
Anyway, Democrat blames white supremacy for shooting by a black man. So, because of course, like there's no accountability. There's no accountability. No, black people can't be accountable. This is what Democrats believe. Black people are so inferior and so dumb. They don't know what they're doing, guys. They're so helpless. They're so useless and just so undereducated. They don't know what they're doing. And they were influenced by these damn white supremacist Republicans. These poor black men. They just don't know. All right, U.S. Representative Joyce Beatty, Democrat, Ohio, the chairwoman, Ohio, of the Congressional Black Caucus. What the fuck even is that?
Oh, it's a real thing. I don't know. I've heard of it before. I can't necessarily explain it to you.
Sounds fucking meaningless. Okay, is pointing.
No, it's all just virtue signaling.
Yeah, is pointing to a recent shooting at a Korean-owned hair salon in Dallas as the latest example of terrorism motivated.
Tourism.
Yeah, motivated by white supremacy pizza replacement theory. Ooh, what's this, Ike? Replacement theory?
Replacement theory. What?
Her assertion might be problematic, inasmuch as the alleged shooter is a black man. Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. So the black man shot a bunch of people, but it's the white man's fault.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it's white supremacy.
I can't facepalm. I got a bill on my head.
Yeah, and stop Asian hate and all that stuff. Beatty, I'm gonna name her Beatty. Rolled out her theory about racially motivated violence on Thursday in a speech on Capitol Hill, suggesting that Republicans are inspiring mass endings of non-whites and jubilations with their Rossist rhetoric.
Racist.
Yeah. Ra- Rastafarian rhetoric. She cited the so-called Great Replacement Theory, the notion that non-who white people are being brought into the U.S. and other Western countries to disenfranchise white voters. What? What is that? I don't even know what that means. Okay, demos have pointed to a shoe sting last week that ended 10 folks
Oh,
at
okay.
a Buffalo supermarket as proof of how dangerous replacement theory is. The 18-year-old suspect ranted about the Great Replacement, among other beliefs similar to those of Ukraine's neo-Nazi militias, before allegedly ending 13 people, including 11 BLACs.
Hold on, just really quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up. I just looked up and I found the it's kind of just like a quick description of the replacement theory.
Okay, do it.
So it's here. What is the Great Replacement Theory? The Great Replacement Theory, in simple terms, states that welcoming immigration policies, particularly those impacting non-white immigrants, are part of a plot designed to undermine or replace the political power and culture of white people living in Western countries.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's when they say the Great Replacement Theory. It's we're trying to bring in as many darkies as we can to replace the whiteys.
So it's like this grand conspiracy, which I'm good at. I'm glad I'm still wearing the
Yeah.
the tinfoil hat. Okay. Got it. Okay. So she says, continuing on, Republican leadership is not innocent. Oh, but Democrat leadership is.
Doy.
Yeah, and whether they use a dog whistle or a bullhorn, they do not get a pass. Beatty, let's talk about all the beautiful things that Democrats have done.
I think it's
over the years.
Beatty. I think it's Beatty.
I don't care. I'm calling her Beatty, as in like beady little eyes. Because look at her beady fucking eyes. Fuck
or
you.
Beatty the shit out of her.
Sure, why not? The congresswoman. That's what is. You don't know that she's a woman. You don't know that's congressperson.
Congresswomanx.
Yeah, thank you. Ike. We're trying to be inclusive. Can you point at the flag really quick in your back? Yeah. Let's come on, people. Come on.
Oh, am I pointing the wrong way?
No, that's all inclusive. Because we hate everybody here. Okay.
Duh.
Yeah. She, they, it, fucking whatever.
Zem.
Then turned to another example, saying on Monday, 3 people in a Korean-owned hair salon in Dallas were, pelted by another white supremacist replacement theorist.
What's a good replacement word for that instead of that word?
Shelled?
Attempted to have their off button pushed.
Okay. Cool. We are seeing the pipeline from who racist rhetoric to who racist violence. Get at it. Real quick, the only people that are keeping this racist shit alive is you racist black people. That's it.
Whoa. Black people can't be racist. What
Yes,
the fuck are you talking about?
I am talking about facts here, bitch.
/S.
Yeah, really. The Dallas Koreatown shooting actually occurred on May 11th, and the suspect, 36-year-old Jeremy Smith, was arrested earlier this week. The shoe sting wounded 3 Asian women, and Smith is suspected of being behind 2 other shoe stings at Asian-owned business. So this is definitely an Asian hate.
Well, the thing about all this Asian hate shit is most of it's being perpetrated by black people.
Yes, it is.
But black people can't be racist.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna say this, and this is gonna be a fucking alcoholic root beer fueled rant. Fuck everybody. anybody can be a racist, not
Yep.
just white people. And black
Yep.
people can be racist. Asian people are racist. Mexicans are racist. Everybody and anybody
Ooh.
that is breathing
Dude,
can have racism.
Mexicans. Okay, we live in Oregon. And there's a lot of Hispanic people here. Okay, I've experienced it firsthand. Those fuckers can be racist as fuck, dude. They can be real, especially against black people. Holy shit. Like, okay, they don't like some of them don't like white folks. Yeah, okay, yeah. But black people, they are especially just, they got this thing about black people. They're just, oh man. Oh man. And no one talks about it. No one fucking talks
Well, it's
about it.
because it's taboo to talk about it.
Well, because they're a minority and they're brown and
They're in
you
the
can't be
progressive
racist.
stack.
Yeah, they got the progressive stack and all that kind of shit.
If you look into this, one of the worst groups that has racism is Asians against different types of Asians. Like I don't have any examples,
hard.
but you call a Japanese guy Korean, he'll get fucking mad at you.
Or you call them, or especially Chinese. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, call it the Japanese nationalist, because those exist. Like I said, and you guys have seen me on my streams. I had a fucking Japanese girlfriend, and there's Japanese nationalists that want to go back to the way they were during World War II, where they were isolationists, like Japanese isolationists. There's still groups there that are like, no, fuck all this stuff. Like they're openly racist.
Like
They're openly xenophobic.
Japan is like westernizing. Like
Right.
almost every
And they don't like it.
One of the best things that I think one of the best things that's happened to the world is America, and Western culture is making things slightly better for a lot of other countries. And I'm not trying to sound a racist or anything, but all of the technological advances in the last 100 years have come from countries that have been westernized.
Sorry to say, but you're right. And someone made a good point. I can't remember who it was, but it's like they said, why are all of these immigrants, why are they always coming into especially the United States, where it's still predominantly white? Why are they always flocking to predominantly white countries? Why is no one trying to get to Turkey or China?
China.
Or Chad or Sudan or Nigeria or Somalia? Why are people not flocking to these non-white countries? Or even Mexico? Fuck it, Mexico. Why aren't you trying to get to Mexico? Why?
Because they all suck.
Because they're shitholes. Exactly.
The problem right now, and just kind of derailing for a second, is the Democrats are making our country into one of those third world hellholes.
Right.
Look at Portland. Look at Seattle. Look at fucking L.A.
Yeah.
Like homeless people we have encampments of non-homed individuals.
Yep.
And it's fucking insane that people are still voting for that shit. Like, I can't figure that fucking shit out. Why are we voting for the same shit that's making everything bad?
Because Democrats are retards. That's just how it is. They are, literally.
Well, the Republicans aren't much better. Like,
Yeah.
although
they're not.
Although I can say that the Republican states like Texas and Florida have some better things set up for people because they're run by not left-leaning individuals.
And why do you think Cubans are always trying to escape to Florida? It's because it's actually fucking free.
So the thing is they're allowing the fucking Mexicans to like I think it was the Vice President Kamala Harris was allowing the Mexicans. They're allowing the Mexicans from Mexico to come in because they're more apt to vote Democrat. But they told the people from Cuba to stay there because they're more apt to vote Republican.
They are.
Because they come from a fucking socialist hellhole.
Exactly. And they know what it's like.
And so,
And-
no,
ahead.
Kamala Harris literally said, we're welcoming in, we're going to let people get free health care from Mexico. But then there was a Cuban thing where they were talking about refugees from Cuba, and she was like, no, you need to stay home. Holy fuck, play, like she said the quiet part loud.
She did. She's an idiot. God damn. Okay. Really quick here. Davina said Japan is facing a demographic collapse. You're right. And here's another thing that I didn't know. And this was over 10 years ago when I had my Japanese girlfriend. Okay. A lot of Koreans were trying to immigrate to Japan. A lot of
You're
Koreans.
talking like North or South Koreans?
South Koreans, actually, because North Koreans are fucking locked in. They can't.
Yeah,
They can't really escape.
They're already fucked.
It's almost impossible to escape. But no, South Koreans, which is kind of surprising because South Korea you always think is like it's really free.
South Korea is not that bad.
No,
Actually,
it's not that bad and everything, but I don't know. They're trying to get to Japan.
My cousin lived in South Korea for a little bit and was teaching there.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, you're right. You're right, Davina. I mean, especially like my girlfriend's parents were very, and I don't know if this is the norm, but they were very open to like me, a white guy, like, hey, why don't you marry her? Like, let's get some babies going, you know? Like they were very much about that. And you know, maybe that's not everybody, especially those Japanese nationalists, those crazy dude. Okay, like those nationalist guys, they want to go back to like the fucking like samurai times. They want to go back to like having an emperor and classes and shit like that.
Jesus
Like no
Christ.
joke. Yeah, they want to go back to like we are the rising sun fucking empire shit. It's oh my god, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's so funny. But anyway, do we want to keep going with this shit that we were looking at?
Oh yeah, we can keep going with that.
Right.
Sorry, while we were ranting, I decided
Yeah,
to pull the
we
thing
totally
off.
went off topic, but whatever. Smith, who is black, faces possible federal hate crime charges and has already been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault, which was the Schuster. A police affidavit obtained by the Dallas Morning News indicated that Smith had anti-Asian delusions.
How do they know for a fact that he had that?
Delusions.
Whoa. Let's not call them delusions unless we have a
Well-
psychologist look at it.
No, that's what they called it. Okay. Okay. He begins having delusions that the Asian mob is after him
The
or
Yakuza?
attempting to harm him. Smith's girlfriend told Dallas police, according to the affidavit. So the police knew this shit and didn't do anything? Oh, awesome. Smith was fired from his job for verbally attacking his boss, who was Asian. And he began, wait a second, suffering panic attacks and delusions after being involved in a car accident with an Asian motorist 2 years ago. Dude, this guy's fucking nuts.
Verbally attacking. Like what does that even mean?
Probably cussing him out or something like that, you know.
Okay. Well, if words are violence, like thank you
Right.
lefties. If
Right.
words are now violence, then okay, fine.
Yeah.
Let's like. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna just divert really quick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this earlier. So sorry, let me rephrase this.
Yeah.
If the meanings of words don't matter anymore and we can just change them anytime, it's Pride Month this month. I'm proud of this podcast, this show that we do. So we are now officially part of Pride because
Yes.
I have pride in what I do.
Yes. So,
Sorry.
but don't forget, Ike. This guy is doing it because of who white supremacy. Okay.
Except that he probably got abused as a child, or
Knows.
somebody in his life abused him verbally or mentally. But because he's a male, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Japanese
Men
nationalist would Benny, haha, your round eye ass, Scotty. Yeah, it's true.
men get the short end of the stick when it comes to like mental health and when it comes to almost anything.
Yeah.
Like the Johnny Depp trial, we were gonna watch some of that, but we're already almost an hour. We're over an hour in now.
Yeah, we are.
And we were gonna watch some of that, and like the Johnny Depp trial totally brought that out to the open. Hashtag men too,
Yep.
or
Men are
hashtag
good.
or hashtag me poo.
Me poo. Oh no. It is apparently very expensive to live in South Korea. Yes, they're having all sorts of social problems for the inequality of their system. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Chaos? All right. Nevertheless, with House Speaker Pelosi
Bleh,
and other leading Democrat, thank you, lawmakers standing behind her on the Capitol steps, Beatty pointed to the Koreatown shooting as another example of white supremacy in action. Let's hold people accountable. Oh,
Wait! Whoa!
oh,
Whoa! This entire article, and that person was like, "Well, let's hold like we're gonna blame white supremacy on this because
Well, let's
it was
hold people
it was a black
accountable.
man," and then they have the gall
Yeah,
to say, "Let's hold people accountable for their actions."
yeah,
Fuck you!
exactly, Beatty. Go fuck yourself. Let's hold the right people accountable, and that's the Republican Party. What a fucking retard.
Jesus
Hard on
fucking
everything.
Christ!
Get this shit off my head. Ah,
Oh.
God damn it. You idiot. You fucking retard. You are so. Can I get a how dare you? Can I get a fucking how dare you?
How dare you?
Jesus.
So this person literally did something that's never happened on the show before. They made Scott take his tinfoil hat off.
Dude. This is some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard on any of these streams that we've done. And hey, we've had some doozies.
Oh yeah, we've had some fucking terrible streams.
We've had some fucking doozies. And she literally says, let's hold people accountable. Let's hold the right people accountable, the Republican Party. Just wow. Just wow. Ugh. Oh God. Always a good time when Scotty gets angry.
I'm trying to find there's that JonTron video. It's like, what? I wanted to play that, but I can't find it. I'll have that loaded so we can play it next time.
Just the fucking lack of accountability. The fucking lack of responsibility from these fucking Democrat retards. And I used to call myself a fucking Democrat. I used to call myself liberal. But when you act like babies like this, when you act like fucking stupid, retarded fucking children like this, that you can't take any fucking accountability for your fucking actions, that's what gets me fucking pissed. That's what really grinds my gears, Isaac. God damn.
Yes. I'm trying to find something that we can show that is going to be less that we can. I need some eye bleach and some ear bleach just real quick. I'm trying to find something for that.
You do that, I gotta take a piss. I'll be right fucking back. God
Oh
damn.
man. Jesus
Whoops.
Christ.
That's not
Whoa. What are you trying to do here? Jesus Christ, Scott's ruining everything. No, he's not. he's not doing that. But yeah, so the whole thing is it's just can we just be good to each other, please? It's just fucking stupid. This whole fucking idea of like, let's blame this group, let's blame that group. it's easy to blame the Democrats. Like as a person that used to be a Republican, it's easy to fucking do that. Oh, Chris. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, donate. What does he say? Donate to me. Hold on, let me move this around. I say donate to Emperor so I can pay Ike for more propaganda videos. that is a good point, and I hope to work on some more videos with you in the future. And if anybody else in the space wants to have something made, I'm more than willing to help you out with that. Honestly, like the redo of the video, I probably should have charged you for that. I don't give a shit. I actually honestly don't care. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna watch the Johnny Depp trial, like reading of the thing. So we'll pull this up. Scott will just join us while we're watching it.
19.
I know a bunch of other of the channels within the group. There you go. Let's see. Timothy says, "Look up CA police gangs, then rant." Ooh. I don't know if I want to do that. What does this one say? I'm going to read it after I put it up. I propose a VVO man isn't a woman, isn't the one in divorce court that pays for both lawyers. Half the finances and assets, get 50-50 child custody, but still pays support money and is put out of his home. Yep, that's actually about right. But here, I'm going to go ahead and play this while we're waiting for Scott to get back.
1. Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer,
I think
yes.
Island Hermit is about to go live.
Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
The important part is like the end of it where they award things, because they're just talking about. So let's see if we can find
that. The statement implicates. Question, has proven. Heard, I spoke up again. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp. Question, the statement. Answer, yes, Mr. Depp with actual malice. The amount of $10 million.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
Oh.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
So the interesting thing about that $5 million, though, is that specific charge in whatever state they're in Virginia. That charge, there's a max penalty of $350,000. So Johnny Depp was only awarded $10,350,000.
Right.
But then later on, like, we can go through it, but it doesn't matter. Later on, Amber Heard is awarded $2 million for a different claim that his lawyer said something bad about her, but Johnny Depp has to pay for it.
Right.
So Johnny Depp is only awarded technically $8 million.
Yeah.
Civil case number C.
It's a total win because Amber Heard is a fucking liar.
Yep. Men too. Men are good. Hashtag.
This just goes to show that men can be abused.
Yes.
Abuse victims.
Oh, very much.
Like I like to think that men are a stronger breed, but women can abuse physically, verbally, and mentally.
Oh, very much.
Can abuse men.
Very much. Yep.
And if that makes me a misogynist, go fuck yourself. I'm a misogynist. I don't care.
It's not.
Like if I say something and somebody calls me a Nazi, I'll fucking just own it. Be like, if saying this makes me a Nazi, go fuck yourself. I'm a Nazi.
Yeah.
I'm not
Fine.
actually a Nazi. I know that, but if it makes you feel better, you can fucking think that.
Fine. I don't care. I really don't care about what you think.
Because
Yeah,
if definitions of
couldn't care
words
less.
don't matter anymore, I don't
Yep.
give a shit.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here, dude.
So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by.
Yeah.
I'd like to make sure everybody comments, and subscribes to the channel. Make your way over to seriouslycast.com. Subscribe to our main channel. At some point I would like people to come over there during the live show. We'll figure out how we want to do that. But for now, it is what it is, and we have a good conversation and a good group of people to listen to us.
Hell yeah, man.
If we say something that is factually inaccurate, please let us know. We have a Twitter handle at SeriouslyCast. SeriouslyCast@gmail.com is our email address. You can send us an email. We usually like to reply, but if you say something we don't like, we'll just tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yep. And don't forget, as always, twirl. You're tweeting.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So we are out of here until next week. If anybody has anything that they'd like us to talk about next week, please feel free to reach out to either Scott or myself. And we'll see you guys next time. I'm going to push the button. We are out of here.
Later.